Marriages are falling apart all around this world. While many people are taking hand in marriage, it's a beautiful thing when we see two people want to be happy, want to be together until the rest of their natural lives. Too many marriages are falling apart, and lust is taking marriage by the storm. They're getting washed away in the difficult times, but also in the good times. People are turning away from that bond that God established for two people to be united, to become one flesh. They can't be content with who they're with. They have to go and look at something else and get distracted. But see, lust is more than just seeing someone or wanting to be with them. It is also the things that are in this world. See, some people can't control themselves properly. They're seeing material possessions that are lighting their eyes up to want to turn away and lust after it. Spend money that they don't have, causing great problems in their marriages. Too many marriages have fallen apart over lust. Something that God has told us that is not of Him. In the book of 1 John, chapter 2, starting in verse 16, for everything in the world, the lust of the flesh, the lust of the eyes, and the pride of life comes not from the Father, but from the world. It is not of God. See, the world, in verse 17, and its desires pass away, but whoever does the will of God lives forever. See, we need to take God's commands and use them properly in our lives. See, it's not just the flesh that can cause us to lust. And even today, when we look at this world, flesh can be very difficult for many people because we are bombarded with so many images all around us on a daily basis. We need to be looking at God. See, those things pass away. You know, when we think about someone that was beautiful 20, 30 years ago, or even handsome, what do they look like now? They don't look as beautiful as they once were. They're older. They're fading. See, those things don't last. They're only here for a short moment. The lust of the eyes. So we can get caught up. We can lust after many things. Not just people. The things that we want. And the world has primed us to lust after these things. And I was talking to someone not long ago, and they mentioned that if you research something on the internet, it seeks to show you those similar type of ads. You know, if you looked at a car, for an example, you start getting ads and pop-ups related to what you were looking at. You know, just keeping those images in your mind. You know, so you're wanting them. You want to do whatever you can to have them. Okay. Now, when it comes to the pride of life, see, many of us we're prideful about our lives. We think we're big, bad, and tough, and no one can stop us. We're in control. We have the keys to the city. But see, again, we don't live forever. And if we continue to live, we're going to get older. And we're going to get worn down. And we're not going to feel the same. We're not going to look the same. And it can change us in how we view life. And we can see the brevity that the Bible speaks about, and what we can understand when we see lives end. Don't let your marriage fail. Mend your relationship back together. It is difficult when it comes to marriage. But God, with Him as all of our guide, we can learn. We can resist and turn from these lustrous behaviors. We need Him as our guide. Don't leave this marital bond. Bring your marriage back together. Remember why you got married from the beginning. And don't let this world take you away from that precious love. See, God created marriage. Man did not. He wants those two people in that relationship to be fully committed and with Him as the foundation. And when we look at the world that is passing us by, our marriages can fall apart. And then we miss the opportunity for everlasting life. The time is right now to anchor your soul on the journey that leads to salvation.